All right, we're gonna go over how to get the Chatterwhite Shader. It is earnable. You only have about a week and a half to get this done. I'm not sure if it's confirmed that it'll be read again in Heresy, but you have about up until February 4th to finish this. Now, to finish this, you have to go ahead and get these quests here from the Drifter Packed Lunch, and you're gonna go ahead and do 5 of them. And then there's 7 quests in total, but you get 8 tokens in total. So it's 7, I'm pretty sure. So you gotta pick up all 7 here. So there's gonna be 7 quests at the Drifter, depending when you watch this video. So if you watch the video now, it's gonna be 4 from here. But if you watch the video on the last week of the episode, then it's going to be 7 there. If you're watching the video today or before the reset, you can head to Zur. Because it's before the reset, Zur will have the 3 quests for us, the last 3 quests. So 7 in total, so 4 and then 7, okay? So these are the quests here. It's just how it works, okay? If you're watching it late, you're watching it early, this is just 2 different ways to deliver. That's how it is, all right? So you pick up the 3 from the Zur, and you head back to the Drifter, and you get the quest from him, the last 3, and then you do all 7 at the same time. Depend if you haven't done that. If not, that's all right. But so you need to do 5 of the 7 quests to get the shader. That's just how it works. And we're gonna go ahead and talk about the quests here real quick, and just go over what you need to do and what can I be not efficient, but you can do multiple at the same time if you have all 7 at the same time, basically. So build the quests, and then you are good to go, basically. All right, this is the best I got to show this information here. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the best I got. All right, look, this is it. All right, so starting off with dubious bento. This one here to go ahead and play one gambit, basically. There's a random chance for a gambit enemy or target will drop a egg or celery, whatever. Um, it, it's very easy, and and then once you get 10 kills on the moon, you're gonna go to the moon anyways. So this will be done. That's just the one gambit game. You should get the 10 done in one match for sure. Then we have Nightmare Lunch. So this one, completing activities on the moon, you have to get 60 a score. It's not like just one activity goes 1 point. It's multiple points. If you do, let's say, a Soros Harbor full run to the boss, it's a 33. The best one is Nightmare Hunts, and I recommend doing Nightmare Hunts because there's other quests for Nightmare Hunts. I think it's about like almost like 30 points for one Nightmare Hunt, so it's like 20 something, 25 maybe. So do Nightmare Hunts for this one, because we have which one is it? We have this one here, Nightmare Kills, in the name of it. This one here is get 3 Nightmare boss kills or challenging combatants. Challenging combatants is, I think it's yellow, but not bosses. Yellow bars. I could be wrong. This could probably be finished in 1 Nightmare Hunt. Probably. There's a lot of yellow bars, in the Nightmare Hunts. But shouldn't be that bad, I would say. But if you have both of these quests together, if you do Nightmare Hunts, you get both of these done no matter what. Then we have Martial Mementos. So this one, you'll get 200 final blows with a Malfeasance, Wither Horde, Touch of Malice, Whisper of the Worm, Xenophage, and Arbalest. If you're new to the game, the ease weapons to have is Arbalest or Wither Horde, but I don't recommend getting 200 kills with Arbalest. Wither Horde is probably the better option. Other ones are quests. Whisper Worm, even if you have Whisper Worm, I wouldn't even use it still for this quest. It'll take too long. Xenophage is a good choice, but you need to do the dungeon. Touch of Malice is the raid, and then Malfeasance is, well, a quest, which we both struggle with Gambit invading, but that one's a good choice as well. Then we have Snake Bite here. Get final blows with the on this one real quick. 200 final blows with game weapons. I don't know the list of game weapons, but you could go to the Drifter, pick up whatever you want. I guess you can check that out. This one is just use it. Either you're using the exotic weapon or using weapons from gambits, and just when you do nightmare hunts, use it instead of doing your own weapons, right? That's whatever. And then we have, in terms of this is the new one of the new ones, is get 50 guardian kills in Gambit or Crucible. Obviously, Gambit will give you more progress, but obviously, I would probably just do it in Crucible, and hand can't do more progress as well, because that's the lore of Dredgen Yor, pretty much. And then we have the last one here, or one of the harder ones people probably don't want to do, but this one gives you 2 tokens instead of 1 token. This one is finish any final encounter in the raid or dungeon. Raids more progress. Technically, yes. If you do a final encounter of a raid, it gives you +2, and that finishes this quest. If you do dungeons, you do 2 dungeon bosses. The easiest dungeon in the game is Shadow Throne. Obviously, if you can find a checkpoint online somewhere, and just do the boss twice, and that will take 2 minutes. Or if you want to do it solo and run through it, takes about 20 minutes to finish, as long as you know where to go and kill things fast. About 20 minutes to beat the dungeon. I did twice on that. So that's the 7 quests there, and those give you 8 tokens in total. Like I said, you need to do 5 of them. Once you finish those quests, it will say to hand in a token. I recommend to do it all together, or like there's no point going back to the drifter every single time you get a token, or back to Eris. I mean, you go to Eris to hand it in, but I wouldn't go to Eris every single time you're finishing a quest. Just hold them on. There's no real point. There's no rush. All right, just do it all at the same time, basically. And you can see your packed lunch will show you your progress here. You need 5, and there's 7 in total. Now, there's always been, I would say, this bug or something of people are like, oh, I got an extra token or +2 tokens or whatever. I mean, until it gets confirmed later today, I'm pretty sure people are also saying that, like, that there's a chance where it's still capped. Like, even if you have more than 8 tokens, you could probably only use 8 only. You won't be able to use all the extra tokens you get. I could be wrong, but that's probably what the guess is, or people were trying to say. So who knows? But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one quest here real quick, and then I'll come back. Okay, that was okay. Yeah, it's just okay. It's just yellow bars. Okay. Yeah. The first 3 enemies of the Omni Ghoul one, the 1 champion and the 2 yellow bar nightmares, would finish that quest. Okay, the nightmare kills is very easy, much easier than I thought. I thought it was a lot more complicated than that, but no, it's just literally nightmare kills are counted. The yellow bars counts. Okay, well, let's go ahead and claim the shader then. So there's that. So my explanation in the beginning was kind of useless for that one, but I mean, you'll get it done obviously pretty quickly. Now, like I say, you can finish the rest if you want to, but I'm gonna get the shader and call it a day. To be honest with you, what is the Crucible game mode? I think it's Clash, but if next week's like an easy one, I'm sure you're gonna put like Rift or something. Oh my God, where am I going? Rift for the rotating game mode, but 50 kills isn't that bad to get unless you're really bad at the thing.
Welcome, my friend.
So once we claim it here, it will progress. It's not actually claiming the rewards gives you progress. It's just claiming it there. Actually, is it? Am I lying to myself? Oh no, I am lying to myself. You do have to use it. Okay, so that's why I said. That's what I said earlier. You should just save up, because then you don't have to force yourself to pick a reward. If you have all 5 together, then you're not forced. So you have to use a token still. That was claiming it. No, right? To use it still. Okay. I'm gonna claim the weapons. The weapons are pretty decent. I'll spend them later, but I'm gonna pick this one up anyways. So now we got that done. Whatever. So now we're done. Packed lunch. I gotta go back to Drifter. Okay, whatever. I'll do this. Ah, God. All right. Let's see. Drifter. Give me the shader. Yes. What is this? Wait, what? Investigate the bootleg tincture. Collect this. The vending machine that's been has a waypoint for the entire time. There we go. Bootleg tincture and Chatterwhite Shader. What is this? I don't think I should get inventory. It seems nice little trinkets, but I guess not. All right, so there's that with the shader. We're good to go there. Sure. So let's take a look at the shader. Since you can't actually preview the shader, without in the game, here we little bit of showcase, I guess. So, where is it? Oh my God, they did not do this to us, did they? Where is it? Ain't no way. I gotta find it. Okay, I found it on the last page. I would expect it to be there. Oh my God, look at that. Now that is white, as you can tell. Very white. Is the fire white? It's blue. I saw. Okay. So it's a blue glow for anything that glows, basically. That's nice, I would say. I'll just make my transmog look ugly for a sec. Interesting. What about weapons? I mean, I'm sure. Okay, this doesn't count because it's weight anyways. Okay, well that doesn't look good at all on these weapons. How about, let's say for example this one here. Interesting. I don't really shade weapons, to be honest with you. It's not my type of thing to shade. But if you want a white weapon, if you want to stand out in PvP and have an all white shader on your weapons so people can see you miles away, then sure, go ahead. Be my guess, I would say. Anyways, so with that is the reward. That is the shader. Let's go over the other rewards from Eris. So you have 8 tokens to choose, or 8 things. Not 8 things. I mean, some things cost more than 1 token, but if you do all the quests, you get 8 tokens in total to spend. So there is that. All the weapons you can buy from her, I think they're considered 5 out of 5 god rolls. But also, it just depends if you need those weapons or not. I mean, they're pretty good, I would say. Riptide roll's good. I already had it already, so I don't need it. But the horror least ones, PvP roll. I mean, most of PvP rolls, I would say, except for the grenade launcher. But yeah, I mean, up to you. What this also did is that it also made those weapons enhanceable. So if you owned a Riptide or a Release Adept or any weapons before this update, you can enhance those ones in your vault. So for example, if I go to my vault here and I go to my Riptide, which is here. Now this seems like I picked it up. No, I didn't pick it. It's 1900. 600 kills, obviously. And I can now enhance this weapon now. So I can enhance it. This, I wouldn't be able to do that before. So that is new. For weapons like those. So I recommend picking up, if you need a grenade launcher, maybe, but these are pretty good. I like them. If you don't have Cloud Strike, is it worth it? I mean, this is a PvP weapon. People like this for PvP, but it costs 3 bento tokens. So up to you. I'm not sure. These rewards are meh. I mean, if you need it badly, people don't know this. Maybe don't know this. Spoils the Conquest. Is it for if you want to redeem the exotic old ones from the tower, or you can do them. You can redeem it at the end of a raid if they have it. But if you don't know, you can only claim this 3 times. It's max 3 times, so you can only get 75 from this. People were not confused or didn't know that, oh, I can spend all my tokens on this. No, you cannot do that. It's only 75. So up to you. If you want to get 75 spoils the conquest, you can't do much if you've never raided before. Just a preference. Doesn't do much. Mementos. Mementos are basically if you were to enhance a weapon to and you get it to level 30 or level 20, 20. Was it 20? Is it 30? No, it's 30. Ha. Yeah, level 30. Then you can put an memento on the gun. And what it does is that once you equip it, you can go to your shaders here, and you can see these shaders here that says they're locked. As long as you have the memento on the gun, you can equip that shader now. So I have I don't actually have a memento on this thing, but I thought I did. Anyways, so you equip a memento, you hold 3 at a time, max is 3, and most of the mementos are earned by events. So when the event comes by, you can just hold it, or you could buy some here. But is it worth it? I don't know. It depends if you're gonna miss the event or if you like the shader. You can always, I think you could preview the shaders. I think so. You could, before you want to buy these ones. But there's that. Lastly, we have is these high stat armor. I mean, the hunter one isn't that good. I think the warlock ones are pretty bad too. But the titan ones are considered, I would consider them high stat. I mean, 67 is pretty high in my opinion, but people more like spiky stats than this is kind of more not even, but it's still pretty spread out, I would say. But they're okay for Titan. But I recommend if you don't have an artifice armor for your class armor, I recommend taking that. It's just extra stats. And honestly, what else you can use your artifact or your class armor other than for vendor or seasonal weapon buff? So I probably recommend probably get the class armor. It costs 2 for these, but I mean, you got 8. Technically, you can get all 3 classes, which costs 6, and you get 2 weapons if you want to, or whatever. So that's it. So that's the event. You have a week and a half to get this done. Shader is gotten, and yeah, you're good to go, I guess. And that's it. Enjoy. Hopefully, the last week, I guess.